Animal Farm is a political allegory written by George Orwell and first published in 1945. Set on a farm in England, the story uses animals to represent the rise of Soviet communism, the corruption of power, and the betrayal of idealistic revolution. Orwell shows how a dream of equality can slowly transform into tyranny when those in power manipulate truth and loyalty for their own benefit. At the beginning, the animals suffer under the control of Mr. Jones, the negligent and often drunk farmer. They work long hours, receive little food, and have no freedom. One night, old Major, a wise and respected pig, gathers everyone in the big barn. He gives a passionate speech, explaining that humans are the root of all suffering. He shares his dream of a world where animals rule themselves, work for their own good, and live in freedom and equality. Inspired by old Major's vision, the animals learn a revolutionary song called Beasts of England, giving them hope for a better future. Soon after old Major dies, the pigs, who are considered the smartest animals, take leadership. Two pigs, Snowball and Napoleon, become the main leaders of the rebellion. When Mr. Jones forgets to feed the animals, they finally rise up. Fueled by hunger and anger, they force Jones and his men from the farm. The farm is renamed Animal Farm, and the 7 commandments of animalism are created, promising equality for every animal. In the early days of Animal Farm, everything looks promising. The animals work together and take pride in their new society. Snowball and Napoleon organize committees, teach literacy, and motivate everyone with ideals of justice and progress. Snowball comes up with a grand plan to build a windmill, which would reduce labor and improve life on the farm. Napoleon, however, opposes the idea and begins secretly raising a group of fierce puppies to serve as his personal security. The rivalry between Snowball and Napoleon reaches a peak when Snowball successfully convinces the animals to support the windmill plan. At this moment, Napoleon unleashes his trained dogs, who chase Snowball off the farm forever. Napoleon calls Snowball a traitor and declares himself the unquestioned leader. From this moment on, the dream of equality begins to shift into a dictatorship. Under Napoleon's rule, the pigs start taking privileges for themselves. They move into the farmhouse, sleep in beds, drink alcohol, and take control of all decision-making. Squealer, a skilled and manipulative pig, rewrites history and twists language to convince the animals that everything the pigs do is necessary for the farm's success. Whenever the animals are confused, frightened, or suspicious, Squealer reminds them, "Surely, none of you wants Jones to come back." This fear keeps them obedient. The windmill, rebuilt again and again after storms and human attacks, becomes a symbol of propaganda. The pigs claim the farm is progressing, but the animals are working harder than ever and receiving less food. Boxer, a loyal and incredibly strong horse, becomes the heart of the labor force. His motto, "I will work harder," reflects his blind trust in Napoleon. But when Boxer collapses from exhaustion, Napoleon secretly sells him to a glue factory to buy whiskey. The pigs lie to the animals, claiming Boxer died happily in a hospital. This betrayal shows how loyalty is exploited and discarded. As years pass, the original principles of animalism are forgotten. The 7 commandments are slowly altered, one by one, always to give the pigs more power. Eventually, they are replaced by a single rule: all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. The pigs begin to walk on 2 legs, carry whips, and behave exactly like the humans they once opposed. The animals can no longer tell the difference between pigs and people. In the final scene, the pigs host a dinner for neighboring human farmers. The animals outside watch through the window, stunned. The dream of equality has fully collapsed. The leaders of the rebellion have become the very oppressors they promised to defeat. Orwell's Animal Farm is a warning about the nature of power. Revolutions may begin with hope and justice, but corruption can grow when authority goes unchecked. The story shows how propaganda, fear, and manipulation can shape society, turning freedom into control and truth into lies. Animal Farm remains a powerful reminder that democracy requires constant awareness and that even the best ideals can be destroyed when leaders place power above people.